Your word is exert. Can you spell pasta?
What?
Spell emoji. Spell hungry. Spell noob. Next up, filter. The next word is erupt. The next word is ash. All right, spell duck. All right, spell absorb. Next up, greedy. The next word is suck. All right, spell monk. All right, spell wrist. Can you spell stumble? Next up, grub. Your word is hotel. Your word is defy. All right, spell brain. Next up, burial. Your word is bingo. Next up, film. Spell zoo. Can you spell random? The next word is convey. Can you spell pie? Can you spell pear? Your word is house. Your word is prank. Next up, tank. Your word is rally. Your word is comply. Can you spell clever? All right, spell echo. Your word is sigh. Next up, forbid. Spell power. The next word is word. Next up, giant. Can you spell soda? The next word is margin. Spell human. Next up, update. Next up, ink. The next word is state. All right, spell pray. All right, spell irony. Spell size. The next word is cliff. Spell robust. Next up, shake. Next up, flower. Spell quack. Your word is iron. Spell ruby. Can you spell gold? All right, spell still. Next up, proof. Can you spell cool? Can you spell mix? Your word is remarkable. Your word is circle. Spell kiss. Next up, twist. All right, spell gender. All right, spell vein. Your word is reply. Your word is noble. Can you spell dairy? Can you spell wind? All right, spell trauma. Next up, exile. The next word is cabin. All right, spell enact. Can you spell town? Your word is length. All right, spell water. Can you spell intent? All right, spell workout. The next word is giant. Next up, quack. All right, spell gender. Spell state. Next up, echo. Next up, cabin. All right, spell duck. The next word is dairy. All right, spell power. Next up, hungry. Next up, water. Your word is trauma. Your word is soda. Can you spell sigh? Spell iron. All right, spell monk. The next word is convey. Spell film. All right, spell exile. Can you spell tremendous? Your word is alliance. The next word is akin. Your word is remarkable. All right, spell burger. Spell rye. The next word is vein. Your word is tank. The next word is twist. Next up, forbid. The next word is random. Spell rally. Your word is cliff. Next up, kiss. All right, spell margin. Can you spell cool? Next up, ruby. Spell pie. Your word is ink. Can you spell zoo? Spell emoji. Can you spell town? Can you spell pasta? Spell stumble. Spell irony. Next up, wind. Can you spell paradox? Can you spell lightning? All right, spell filter. The next word is clever. Next up, absorb. Your word is ash. All right, spell reply. Next up, greedy. Your word is length. Spell erupt. Spell prank. All right, spell comply. The next word is still. Can you spell size? The next word is human. Spell noob. Spell workout. The next word is brain. All right, spell flower. Spell shake. Can you spell grub? Next up, suck. The next word is vague. Spell sniffle. All right, spell chicken. The next word is immobilize. All right, spell wrist. The next word is pear. Spell hotel. All right, spell bingo. The next word is word. Next up, defy. Spell exert. Your word is intent. Next up, burial. All right, spell update. The next word is pray. Next up, house. The next word is enact. Spell robust. The next word is gold. Can you spell mix? Next up, noble. All right, spell proof. The next word is bingo. Your word is hungry. Next up, cooking. All right, spell bayonet. The next word is furious. Your word is walnut. Next up, liable. All right, spell bizarre. Next up, pursuit. The next word is tangerine. Can you spell ionize? Your word is chronic. Your word is abhorrent. Next up, aerodynamic. Next up, microorganism. Spell stereotype. All right, spell agriculture. Spell gastronomic. All right, spell personnel. All right, spell practitioner. Can you spell robust? Spell greedy. Your word is wrist. Spell duck. Can you spell tank? Your word is noble. Your word is zoo. Next up, erupt. Spell defy. Your word is stumble. Can you spell ink? Your word is exile. Can you spell exert? Can you spell intent? All right, spell vain. All right, spell gold. Spell giant. Spell suck. Spell power. All right, spell random. Spell gradual. Spell abolish. All right, spell gallant. Your word is flavor. Can you spell circle? All right, spell password. Next up, strategic. All right, spell iron. Next up, cliff. All right, spell grub. Can you spell kiss? Next up, ash. Can you spell sigh? Your word is still. Spell brain. Next up, rally. Spell size. The next word is pray. Next up, mix. Your word is proof. Can you spell shake? Your word is soda. All right, spell twist. Next up, emoji. The next word is prank. Next up, pie. Next up, quack. Can you spell heresy? Spell await. All right, spell uncomfortable. The next word is appetite. Next up, armor. Spell congratulate. Your word is Meditate. Spell obesity. The next word is guideline. The next word is voluntary. The next word is wind. The next word is state. The next word is hotel. All right, spell pasta. The next word is update. The next word is film. Next up, pair. The next word is house. Next up, irony. Your word is monk. Your word is flower. Your word is convey. All right, spell absorb. Spell dairy. Next up, forbid. Next up, noob. The next word is word. The next word is town. Can you spell cool? All right, spell comply. Spell lightning. Your word is paradox. Spell pigeon. All right, spell crowd. Spell window. Can you spell alliance? Your word is offender. Your word is quill. Can you spell refugee? Next up, sniffle. The next word is inhabitant. Spell participation. Next up, benevolence. Next up, wholeheartedly. All right, spell understand. Next up, biography. All right, spell asthma. Next up, beneficiary. The next word is workout. Can you spell Ruby? Next up, reply. Can you spell clever? Can you spell burial? Your word is filter. Your word is trauma. Your word is margin. All right, spell water. The next word is enact. Spell human. The next word is cabin. All right, spell gender. Spell echo. Your word is length. Next up, robust. Spell pray. The next word is quack. Spell pie. Spell dairy. Next up, crowd. Your word is diesel. Your word is anatomical. Your word is trauma. All right, spell filter. All right, spell power. All right, spell erupt. All right, spell cliff. All right, spell update. Next up, human. Can you spell flower? The next word is wrist. Your word is still. Can you spell iron? Next up, workout. Next up, rally. Spell ash. The next word is reply. The next word is length. Spell town. Next up, enact. The next word is noob. All right, spell kiss. The next word is appetite. The next word is gradual. The next word is voluntary. Can you spell film? Spell suck. The next word is ruby. All right, spell hotel. Next up, proof. Can you spell cool? The next word is emoji. Next up, monk. The next word is comply. Next up, zoo. The next word is cabin. Can you spell duck? All right, spell state. All right, spell hungry. Spell shake. All right, spell exile. All right, spell mix. All right, spell echo. Spell convey. Spell pair. All right, spell stumble. Your word is word. Your word is soda. Can you spell clever? The next word is burial.